Hello, my name is Ari Groover, and I play Tina Turner.
Hi, my name is Paris Lewis. I also play Tina Turner.
Thank you both, seriously, for joining us today. I really, really appreciate it. I am extraordinarily excited about this show. I have heard so many amazing things. A lot of the reviews that I have heard about it are like, as far as musical biopics go, it doesn't get any better than this. So, what can Houston audiences expect from the Tina Turner musical?
They can expect a powerhouse show from top to bottom, to be quite honest. Heavy emotion, heavy dramatics, but also a lot of joy that subsides all the downsides, I feel. Where every time you get to the edge, you find something that really pulls you back in. And even when you're on the edge of whether it's joy or pain, you find something that holds you with a song.
Agreed with everything that Paris said. It is just you're in a rock concert, but you're also getting to experience the memories of Tina Turner and how she became this wonderful icon. So you really get a chance to go on that journey with her, and I think it's a little bit of a nostalgia for a lot of people.
Now, you both are on tour playing Tina, and I'm assuming, is that because of the performance is so intense that it definitely requires um, two actresses that are going to have to take this on so that you guys are able to give 110% every night?
Well, the good thing about this is that the role is so strenuous that it really does take two people to alternate each day. Um, and a lot of people think it's like two of us playing Tina at the same time. And no, it's one person. I know a lot of shows like to do, three timelines of a person's life. But for us, you get to see Tina as a young child, and then me and Paris carry on throughout the entirety of the show after that. But it's a long show for one. There's just so much uh, information and history and barriers that Tina broke, that it takes some time to tell each thing clearly. And two, we're really singing about 22 to 23 songs back to back nonstop. We really don't leave that stage until intermission. And so, it takes two wonderful artists to show the entirety of this global phenomenon. That makes sense.
I do have to ask. So, like, obviously, this show is almost kind of like a hit parade. I mean, we're going to get to hear a lot of the highlights of Tina's best music. What is, for each of you, your favorite song with the show, and why is it your favorite song with the show?
My favorite song of the show usually is River Deep Mountain High. It changes sometimes, but to me, that's just one of the favorite songs because it's one song that Tina was known for, but it also has so much power from start to finish. It's a journey of like, I feel like it starts in a memory. And so that's quiet. Memories are not loud. Memories are yours. They're intimate. And it grows to this big colossal thing that is just the song, but really the voice carrying the song. It's just one of my favorites because it really strips you bare as a artist and a vocalist and storytelling, standing there. Tina is known for her powerhouse moves, right, and her powerhouse voice. But I feel that her vocal ability really shows in our show in that number because she's not dancing. She has to stand there and command this audience without moving at all. And that's storytelling with your voice only. And that's something that I'm like really versed in. And it just is exciting to me how different it can feel every day, especially with the intensity of the show and all the numbers we have to sing. It's different every time you sing it. And I just take joy in that journey and finding my placement every time.
For me, speaking just to piggyback off of Paris, it is definitely um, better be good to me because of the storytelling. I think people think of the song as this fun song they're used to seeing. The music video is such a fun song. She's just having a great time, but in the context of the show, the storytelling of why she wrote "Better Be Good to Me" is coming from a place of before she is about to make this decision to be with Ike or not. And it's the song that changes the trajectory of basically her as the Ike and Tina Turner review. So it is basically the start of the first downhill. You know, if you're going on a roller coaster, you're right at the peak, and you're like, "Am I really about to do this?" And that is where the song sits. And it's like Paris said, it is different every night when you do it. But I think in terms of storytelling, it's one of the ones that people are like, "Wow, I didn't even think about putting that memory to this song. I would have never known that's the place that song came from or came out of."
Now, I love that you talk about it being a roller coaster, because I mean, for sure, Tina Turner's life definitely has a lot of ups and downs to it, and nobody can deny that hers and Ike relationship was a little bit more than volatile at best. What has it been like with the crowd reactions to seeing this story live, and seeing you guys perform it right there? Because I think that's one of the most interesting things, is seeing, being in the audience and you're hearing people react to what you guys are doing on stage. And I think this show has definitely got a lot of opportunity for that.
You want to take this, Paris? To see the audience reaction is one, the audience is actually a big part of the show. Most of our audiences are really on that ride with us. They are just as verbal about some of the things that are going on, especially at the end when Tina finds her own independence and strength of being what she wants to be. I think we have such a connectivity with this show that people realize that they really do feel like they are at a rock concert. And just having that, just to have that layout, in the sense of most shows, you sort of do, song, book work. But in this context, it is literally, you are watching this rock concert happen within her mind. I think it allows people to express themselves a little bit more. And it goes back to having that feeling of for them, this is nostalgic, because people can place where they were at that time when they heard that particular Tina song, or they can place where they were at the time when Tina won the Grammys for her, her debut album. So it's just, it's so fun to see the reactions and the joy and the laughter and the tears from the audience faces, because it lets us know that, they are with us and we are with them. So we have this sort of relationship, entanglement, as people like to say, that is beautiful to see. And I think it's a testament when they come up to me in Paris or anybody in the show and say, you brought back the joy, in my life, because I remember how much Tina brought the joy in mine with her music and who she was as a person. It really makes us feel like we are doing our jobs. But yeah, the audience plays a really big part in the show.
For each of you, what has been kind of the most exciting thing about bringing this character to life on stage in front of audiences?
I think it kind of relates to the last question. What's really exciting about it is that we are able to be a vessel that allows a lot of these patrons to relive their heyday, to relive their younger years, where like they were able to go to concerts, live concerts, and Tina's concerts, but as well as like the Ike and Tina Turner review, were super exciting and super just spirit-filled experiences from the videos that I've seen, So to me, that's like really enthralling, just to, whether we're in the middle of a number or even at the end of the show when you get to meet patrons. But like, one of the really cool parts for me is being in the middle of numbers and just taking a moment to look out and make eye contact with people and seeing these people's entire bodies and beings become just moved by, one, what we're bringing forth, but two, the memories that overtake them. Like, you can see it. And I think it's really incredible that we are just a vessel that are given the opportunity to help them have this experience.
I normally always like to end on the question about why people should come to see the show, but I can't think of any additional answer that you guys would have that you haven't already said. You've given so many amazing reasons about why this show is one that Houston audiences need to rush down to come and check out.
I mean, come to just have a great time. You can let your mind be at ease for almost like 2 hours and 47 minutes. It is a thrilling ride that I think, if anything, you might actually see more of yourself in Tina than what you think. I think Tina is a poster child for perseverance. And I think at this time where the world is shifting, we're at the end of the year, and, you know, starting the new year when we get to Houston, I think, you know, it'll be a great reminder for people, not only if you just experience this concert, but if anything, it's a reminder to keep pushing, and whatever the world or whatever people may tell you that is good for you, that's not your destiny. Whatever's your destiny is your destiny. And I think a lot of people can resonate with that, and they get this sort of feeling of, you know, inspiration from watching this show. So bring your family, bring your friends, bring your sisters, and bring your mothers, because that's very good too. And I think everybody's gonna have a good time. Bring everybody.
Do that. Paris, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No.
All right. All right, well, there you have it, guys. You need to come on down to the Hobby Center. Check out Tina, the Tina Turner musical. It's playing January 2nd through the 7th. Tickets are on sale at Broadway at thehobbycenter.com. Come and be inspired with these amazingly talented cast, these two amazing performers, and you will not be disappointed. Ladies, thank you so, so much for your time today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday, and we will see you in Houston so soon. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, guys. This has been Ray with the Houston Film Fanatics. We will catch you guys next time. Bye, everybody.